Welcome back to the CAD Inventions, and today we are going to draw a new sketch. Let me show you the sketch. Yes, this is the sketch we are going to draw now. Actually, this entire 3D diagram can be drawn by using single command in 2D sketch. Let's see, the single command is nothing but it's a rectangle. Now let's go. So before that, let me open a file, go to the new, you can search for a part, you can open it, and here you can select any one of the plane and you can go to the sketch. Here I am going to select a centered rectangle and I am going to draw now. And before going to the exit workbench, let us analyze this sketch first. And now I am considering this point as my origin point exactly. Now I have drawing this rectangle, base rectangle first, and this base rectangle having a length of 10 plus 35 plus 45, and it has a width of 10. Observe carefully, this arrow represents from this side we are viewing this diagram, so our front view is this side. So this is the length of the rectangle, so this is the width of the rectangle. Now this is the height. This is nothing but padding length, pad length. 60 is the pad length. The length of the rectangle is 35 plus 45 plus 10, and the width of the rectangle is 10. Now go to select the constraint. Now the width is 10 and the length is 35 plus 45 plus 10, 45 plus 35 plus 10. Now this is up to 10. That's it. Now we can exit the workbench. Yes, this is my base rectangle. Now I need to add some mass. Up to how much? First select the pad command and give OK. Yes, one thing we need to observe here means I have started the sketch in between, means middle of the sketch I have drawn, and I have taken that point as my origin point. So the total length is 60. I am dividing this into two parts, 30 30, means I will show in the diagram. Yes, this is the point where we started the sketch and the total is 60. Now I am in this position. I need to give 30 here and 30 other side, so the total will become 60. So instead of giving half that side and half the other side, we can select the mirror extent option. Mirror means it can take the 30 each. Now I need to select here 30. Click preview. Yes, automatically the total length is 60, means the total padding length is 60. Then give OK. Yes. Now we need to draw one more rectangle, but where the rectangle is located, here we need to observe carefully. So the base rectangle is the main part. The base part has been completed. Now the another rectangle is located on top of the rectangle. So on top surface of the base rectangle, the another rectangle is standing. So we need to select, I am considering this is my top surface. Select that surface, go to sketch, select the rectangle and draw. Simply you can draw, imagine, that's not at all a problem, and we can constrain later. We can select the line and this line, and we can coincide each other, and same here, select the line and this line, and you can give coincide. Now I need this length, so 3 sides has been constrained, but the 4th side is not constrained. And how much is the width is the same here, 10. So select that constraint and select that width, it is a 9, give 10. That's it. Now exit workbench. Yes, the sketch has been drawn, but how much padding length I need to give? Let's see the sketch. So the sketch has been drawn here, but I need a padding length of 70. Select that pad and give 70, then preview. Okay, yes, this has been drawn. And the next thing is, I consider this is my origin point, right? So I need to draw one small rectangle having a length of 15, nothing but it's a square, it's not a rectangle, all sides are equal, having a 15 length, and this center rectangle having a distance of 25 from the edge of the rectangle. So let me draw. And where we need the rectangle? Yes, this face we need a whole square, not a rectangle, it's a square. Select that face and go to the sketch. That's it. Now select a center rectangle and you can draw. Yes, but how much dimensions I need to give? 15. Yes, this side is up to 15 and the same dimensions here too. Yes, the sketch has been constrained and we can exit the workbench. Now which option we are going to select now? We are removing the mask, so pocket. That's it. Here up to last. Up to last means the pocket means the removal of mask can be removed up to the next surface. Then give OK. That's it. Where we have left one thing, we have forgot one thing here. Then if you want to here, you can see here the distance is 25, but we didn't mention the distance. That we can edit by going here, go to the tree and go to the sketch. We can double click on the sketch. The sketch mode will appear here. Now we can select the distance is 25. As we started the middle point as my origin point, and the centered middle point is also located at the origin, so the distance is exactly 25. Here no need to measure that. If you want, you can measure also. And the next thing is, we want on another one more rectangular hole in this side having a length of 35, width of 15. Let me draw this. Before that, I need a rectangular hole here. Select that face, go to the sketch and select that rectangle. Yes, I have drawn the rectangle. Now see the dimensions here, 35 and 15. So the length is 35. This is 15. Now this rectangle located from the base point to the center point, the distance is 20. Now we can simply rotate this and we can see where the base point is located. Yes, from this base point. Now we can select the constraint, select the center point of the rectangle and select the baseline. We can give the distance is 20. Yes, that's it. Now we can exit workbench, select the same command, pocket and up to last, then give OK. Yes, we have completed. And the last one more thing we have left, this corner. This is nothing but stiffeners. Stiffener is a command. We can draw this directly by using stiffener command. Otherwise you can draw a 2D sketch and we can pad it also. And let's see the 2D sketch, and the stiffener command will be explained in the next video. So where we want this sketch means this side. Now select this face, then go to the sketch. Yes, now I am going to select the profile command. I am just simply drawing. I am simply a rough sketch I am drawing. Yes. Now these are not constrained fully, so select that line and select the vertical line. You can coincide with the same process in the bottom side also. Now yes, this stiffener is located 10 mm away from the top surface as well as 10 mm away from the bottom surface. Now means the distance between this line to this point is 10 mm. So this line to this point is 10 mm. Yes, the same here or here too. Select the point and select that line. The distance is 10. That's it. You can exit workbench, select that pad option Yes, but the direction is the other side. Now just click on this direction button, you can get on this side, otherwise you can click here also, reverse direction. Now how much length we need to get means, that is 10 mm, give 10, can preview, give OK, that's it. Now I want this side also. For this you can use a mirror option also. Use mirror option. So before selecting that mirror command, you need to select that profile first. So this is the pad I am going to mirror on the other side. Select that pad option in the left side tree. Now you can select that mirror command. I can select the mirroring element, already has been selected. Now object to mirror means with respect to this plane. Yes, now give OK, that's it. Yes, the sketch has been completed. So in this way you can create a lot of 3D models in Part Design, and we'll keep on posting some videos, and every week we are posting 3 videos. So to get daily update, kindly subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching.